Now, the Friday Football Final, brought to you by Laurel Hyundai.
Good evening. Welcome to Week 5 of the Friday Football Final, and we are packed with 20 of the region's top high school football games. We start with a pair of 4-0 teams, Elk County Catholic and Curwensville. Pat Welter has our Laurel Hyundai Game of the Week.
1, 2, 3. Let's go, baby!
The undefeated Crusaders feeling confident, taking on the undefeated Golden Tide. First half, going to the air attack in enemy territory. Mitchell Smith to Ryan Seeley. Yeah, good luck defending that. 6-0 ECC, a score they take into halftime.
The ball's in our court now. Let's finish this game. Let's do what we have to do.
Second half, things don't start well. Nick Stewart from the 1 punches it in to tie it up. Then after a block punt, the Golden Tide go to Stewart again on 4th down, and Curwensville is up by 7 midway through the 3rd. But the Crusaders rally behind the arm of Mitchell Smith. Rolls right, back left, against his body. It's Dan Singer for the score. Coach Gerd feeling momentum, goes for 2, and it pays off as Mitchell Smith goes to the biggest target on the field. Seeley, why not? The Crusaders defense would hold from there, and ECC takes it 20-13. Truly a night of redemption for the Crusaders, who were winless last year. Coming tonight, not only get a win, but take it, earning every yard, every point. Coming up later in sports, I'll speak to the team about what this win means tonight and going forward. From Curwensville, Pat Welter, 6 Sports.
Pat, thanks. In the ICC, Bellwood-Antis took a 52-game conference win streak into a home game with 4-0 Mountain Union Trojans putting up 49 points per game. It was 7-0 Bellwood at the half, though. Defensive struggle, 3rd quarter. Trojan quarterback Trayvon Walker injured for a series. He would return, but not before B.J. Lohner finds his inner Bill Belton with the Wildcat. Stiff arms a man and ties it up at 7. 4th quarter, Walker back goes long range to Keaton Pollock. Pulls it in, tucks his feet in bounds. A play of the week nominee, 13-7 MU. Trojans making stops, and they just keep rolling. Robbie Steele in for the touchdown, and Mount Union wins 21-7, ending Bellwood's 52-game ICC win streak.
Now we officially have beat someone that we haven't beaten how many years. We've set history today, and we're ready to roll on to whoever wants to come next.
It's been 18 years. That is, such a great program Bellwood has, and to actually get this win, it's a huge boost for our program.
Also in the ICC tonight, Tussey Mountain wins in overtime over Williamsburg. Northern Bedford a 7-0 shutout of Southern Huntington, and another shutout Everett over West Branch 43-zip. More shutouts in the ICC. Mo Valley 35-zip over Juniata Valley, and we're getting the theme here. Glendale shuts out Claysburg Kimmel. Moving over to the Laurel Highlands, where Somerset has steamrolled teams to a 4-0 start. In comes 3-1 Johnstown, an offense that can score from anywhere. But Bryce Molstoller says you will get nothing and like it. Hello. Johnstown quarterback A.J. Fisher had no chance. Somerset's next possession. It's Molstoller on the other side of the ball. Long catch deep inside Trojan territory. Sets up Logan Eller from 1 yard out. Somerset up 50-7 at the half. Coach Bob Landis not messing around tonight. Second half, Johnstown trying to get anything going, but it's not happening. Somerset's Brock Lazier with the stop on 4th and 2. Eagles dominated 50-13 win. Richland and Bishop McCourt part of the Great American Rivalry Series, so the Rams feeling pretty patriotic. Second quarter, Colby Warshall punches it in from 2 yards out to put Richland up 14-7. Rams now driving late in the second quarter. Johnny Kutchman swallowed up by Chris Miller of the Crushers. But a few plays later, Kutchman would have the last laugh, as would Colby Warshall. To quote Mike Lang, Crusher D didn't know whether to cry or wind their watch. Richland goes on to win 42-7. Take you down to Bedford. The Bisons dropped 50 on Johnstown last week. Tonight, hosting Westmont. First quarter, Austin Montgomery lobbing it up. Jacob Zembauer hauling it in for a 30-yard catch and run score. Later in the first, Bedford up 13-0 now. Westmont punt, Zach Schaefer highlighting. Couple quick moves, and then the patience. And then, wait for it, the burst. 58 yards in all as the Bisons roll to a 63-10 win. Evansburg rivalry between Central Cambria and Bishop Carroll. That's Matt and Scott Holsinger, brothers on separate teams. Second quarter, QB Will Seymour passing it to Timmy Davis. He is in for the score, and the Red Devils go up 14-0. Second half now, Carroll trying to get back in it, Nick Kerr getting it to the outside, gets it to the edge, and dives for the pylon, closes the gap to 14-7. But it was all Central Cambria from then on out, thanks to Will Seymour. 199 on the ground, 93 through the air, and the Red Devils win 41-14. Elsewhere in the Laurel Highlands, a big win for Forest Hills at Cambria Heights. Portage riding high tonight, 4-0 after beating Berlin last week, but Mustang coaches told me not to sleep on tonight's opponent's Shade. Boy, were they right. They haven't lost the Shade since '98, but the Panther D coming up big early. Trevor Brown the pressure, pressuring Bonkowski with the pick. Moments later, Bonkowski scores from a yard out, and Shade leads 7-0. Portage responds with the drive of their own, capped up by, who else? Caleb Kephart to tie it up. And then in the second, Kephart can do it all. Call him the Darren Sproles of the WestPAC. Hauls it in from Mike Bria. Shade puts a scare in, but Portage wins 21-19. Channel your inner Eiffel 65. Berlin and Windber feeling blue. How would Doug Paul's Mountaineers respond after their first loss? Well, Braden Fuffman says, just fine, coach. I got this. This is Berlin's first offensive play. Snap went high. Fuffman picks it up. Tells Windber, you create something like inward singing. 56 yards, it may as well have been 70. Windber's next possession, Dante Paul reading the Ramblers like a book. In the backfield fast, and on Berlin's next play from scrimmage, Fuffman goes 36 yards for a touchdown, and Berlin pitches a shutout 41-0. Blacklick Valley needing to contain Conemaugh Township running back Austin Myers and his 168 yards per game. They did tonight. Blacklick Valley up 14 in the second half. They add to it. Nathan Smith, a 70-yard score, makes it 35-14. But Township looking to cut the lead. How about Austin Myers? He still got his run tonight, 35-21. But Blacklick Valley goes on to win 42-28. In Boswell tonight, we close up the WestPAC North Star and Ferndale Cougars first series. Sean Costas takes it wide to the right, and he's got that speed to the edge that you just can't teach. 6-0 Cougars on top after the missed extra point. North Star's next quarterback, Stephen Mort. The bomb down the sideline, and Elijah Knupp with the highlight reel grab. That would set up Zach Malichnik from 3 yards out, and the Cougars take it in the second half, 46-8. And still